Hello and welcome to The Wave of Things. In this episode I would like to talk about cover versions of different songs which have become more popular and successful than the original. Before we dive into it, I would like you to ask yourself the question: what makes a good cover song? Is it when the new version is as close as possible to the original, or if the artists leave their own fingerprint on their interpretation? I for my part tend to believe that a good cover version is one which not necessarily tops the original, but instead becomes original in its own right. As many famous covers do not reference the original, some of the songs I will show you now may come as a surprise. Tainted Love by Soft Cell is one of the most characteristic songs of the 80s. Its driving synth rhythm, as well as Mark Elmond's characteristic vocals, will make sure the listener will never forget it ever again.
I've got to run away, I've got to get away from the pain you drive into the heart of me, the love we share.
What many do not know is that Tainted Love is actually a cover version. The original is a song from 1965, performed by American singer-songwriter Gloria Jones. When it came out, it was a commercial flop.
Sometimes I feel I've got to run away, I've got to get away from the pain you drive into the heart of me. The love we share seems to go nowhere.
In 2010, Crystal Castles released their second self-titled studio album. Later that year, the Canadian electropunk group joined forces with The Cure's Robert Smith, who contributed his vocals to the track Not in Love. Not in Love has become one of the band's biggest successes. Not in Love was originally written by a fellow Canadian band, Platinum Blonde. The song was part of their debut album Standing in the Dark from 1983 and later released as a single. After Australian singer Kylie Minogue had entered the stage in 1987, she soon would become one of the leading pop figures of the 80s. Up to this day, the Princess of Pop is active as a musician as well as an actress. Her debut single Locomotion was a huge hit in her home country, soon after to conquer the charts all around the globe. Originally named The Locomotion, the song was written by Jerry Goffin and Carole King. First performed by Little Eva in 1962, the song is a good example for the dance song genre, which means that the lyrics of the song itself give instructions for the dance going along with it. English new wave singer Kim Wilde was notorious throughout the 80s and the first half of the 90s for filling the charts with songs such as Kids in America, You Came or Cambodia. One of her biggest hits is You Keep Me Hanging On from 1986. You Keep Me Hanging On was originally recorded by American girl group The Supremes. The proto-funk song became their 8th #1 single and was ranked number 339 on Rolling Stone's 500 Greatest Songs of All Time. 1 year after the Supremes had released You Keep Me Hanging On, Vanilla Fudge put out their interpretation of the song, which had become a huge influence on the progressive rock of the 70s, not least because of Carmine Appice's path-breaking drum intro. I remember well when the Italian DJ Gigi D'Agostino gained sudden fame in the late 90s with his album L'amour toujours. The title song and Blah 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 became major hits in Europe in 1999. In 2000, Gigi D'Agostino released The Riddle with its famous La Linea style video, which has become even more successful. For the English singer-songwriter Nik Kershaw, 1984 was an outstanding year. All the 5 singles he released in that year hit the UK charts, among them Wouldn't It Be Good, I Won't Let the Sun Go Down on Me and The Riddle. The lyrics of The Riddle caused speculation about their deeper meaning, but later Kershaw stated that they are nonsense, the confused ramblings of an 80s pop star.
Near a tree by a river, there's a hole in the ground where an old man of iron goes around and around. And his mind is a beacon in the pale of the night. For a strange kind of fashion, there's a wrong and a right.
The United States have spawned a whole lot of music legends, and one of the first names which come to mind is certainly Johnny Cash. The singer-songwriter from Arkansas was a pathbreaker in the genres of folk, country, blues and rock and roll, making him one of the best-selling artists of all time. The song Hurt from 2003 would become one of Cash's final music works before his death in the same year. The touching video accompanying the song is considered by many publications one of the best music videos of all time.
And you could have it all. My empire of dirt, I will let you down. I will make you hurt.
American industrial band Nine Inch Nails released their song Hurt on their second studio album The Downward Spiral from 1994. In spite of its slow pace, it has become one of the band's most popular and most recognizable songs. On a tour in '95, on which Nine Inch Nails opened for David Bowie, Trent Reznor and Bowie sang the song together. When Reznor was asked whether Johnny Cash could cover his song, the Nine Inch Nails frontman was flattered, but was also a bit worried due to their difference in genre and style. But when Reznor heard the cover version, he was touched and stated that the song wasn't his anymore. So that was it for today. Stay tuned for the upcoming episode where I will continue with famous cover versions. As always, thank you very much for watching. See you next time.